Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I want to say that as we come back to this combat that's about to happen, 3 of our PCs stuck around and leveled their characters last session, but I think one of them didn't. But you know what? He did make me coffee, so thank you. I appreciate that.
I mean,
it's nice. It's nice when one of your PCs live in the apartment downstairs. It's really nice because, like, I mean, I got coffee. Well, 2 of you guys do because you are one person, but
we're not one person.
Oh man! All right.
Wait. So Eric didn't level.
Yeah.
They both live downstairs.
Yeah.
And Aaron didn't level.
Aaron leveled.
I'm leveled.
Aaron 100% leveled.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, she did.
Ollie.
I don't know.
My character's finished. What are you talking about?
My character's done too. I did level them up while we were talking.
Archers.
Yeah, I'm attacking with the archers.
I played a lot of D&D this week.
Obelisks ready.
I'm attacking with the archers. Don't you worry about that, Olifant. All right, so who was I attacking? Oh, I didn't roll yet. I said attacking the area. They know who's controlling it. They're attacking Odette.
All right.
It is kind of obvious.
That mage armor, at least.
Shh. Let her stress.
When am I stressed?
I love watching the explosion of dice on my screen. I just don't show them to you guys because I hide.
It's satisfying.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Right. All right. So let's see. Actually, Odette, your AC is 16 right now with mage armor.
Yep.
I actually miss you with both attacks. So they both line up their shots and they come flying at you and one of them narrowly misses Reich. Who's just kind of like, checking his shoulder because it got stung from that. And it literally, as he's rotating his shoulder down, it flies right past his neck. And he's like, oh. And then the other one tings off the bottom of the actual disc itself. Roll initiative for me, everybody. Hold on one second. Remove.
Yeah, you know what, Shane?
And don't forget to click your piece beforehand.
Now roll initiative for me, please, and click your token first. We were joking around and roll for it, saying no, it wasn't that much of a joke. Saying that if you don't click your token first, you know what you do? You take a -2 on your initiative.
Oof.
Yeah, that's what you get for effing up. All right, so let's put these in descending order. Here we go, jumping right into combat. Stalbor, you saw this happening, and so very appropriately, you're able to act first. They are a considerable distance from you. As a matter of fact, they look like they're about, if you had to guess, 100, 120 feet, somewhere in that range from you.
Yes, okay, I'm casting Puppet. Thank you for putting it right in my range.
Oh, is it real? I thought that was like 60 feet. Damn it.
No, because remember I showed you it.
I thought it was like 120. It's actually 130. I'm just saying it's 130. Come on! I rolled a natural 5. There's nothing I can do to save against that. Yeah, you can cast Puppet.
They're on the walkway, right?
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because it's not his turn yet. What? You just cast Puppet. That's how it happens. Yeah. And move up to must move. Nope. It's your turn. Yeah, but it's your turn. Go ahead. They drop what they're holding.
If he's on the walkway, he just make him fall backwards off the walkway.
Now, if I remember correctly, nope, it doesn't say anything about that in this. If it brings harm to themselves,
it's not one of the ones where they have to be willing to do it. You can just literally drag them backwards off the walkway.
So really quickly, because Stalwart can see, he can either literally fall backwards, or he can fall forwards, which is a longer fall, but drops him into the pit.
I think he's going to go backwards. Okay. Just
awesome.
So...
I will roll damage then.
Yeah. It'd probably be the more natural movement for him.
Wait, did I do something wrong here? Yeah, I rolled 5DD, which is hilarious.
Rough.
There we go, 5d6. Oh, yep, nope. So he dies either way. So crunch, drops his thing right as he's falling backwards, so it's still sitting on the ledge. He is dead. That is your turn, E-Rock. It is your character's turn. Please go.
All right. So because I'm still a bit nervous about going over this area with if not necessary, I'm going to use my short bow to make my attacks. But now, due to my level 3 increase, I now have a Kensai subtype, which means that since this is a martial weapon with which I am proficient, I am able to make. Let's see here. Well, it's actually not going to help me out at all. I rolled a short sword. They deal the same damage, but it doesn't.
Okay, but the short sword's range is what?
Not. It's 0. It's dash. So.
What?
But
see what you mean? You just need to Google it.
No, for the short. Oh, the short bow.
Short bow. I'm sorry. Short bow.
My apologies. All right.
I'm googling it right now for you.
I think
Short
it's
bow.
80.
I don't remember in 5e what the range for that one is. It is, as you said, 8320. So you're going to be rolling that with disadvantage, Iraq.
All right, let me try that. Hopefully, I'll get something good.
Okay, well that was a really good roll. You actually hit. That's amazing. You do hit with your short bow. I don't know why you rolled short sword. That's funny.
That was an accident. All right, that is
8 points of damage. That's considerable. So all of a sudden, it takes these shots. They're waiting for their turn to reload and shoot again. One of them just jumps off the cliff like, I know I'm going to die anyways. Might as well save everybody else the effort. And then another one takes an arrow in its shoulder. It's like, rethinking its course of action. It is now William's turn. You have a longbow, don't you?
Yes, I do. I'm going to hit these guys with ease.
Aaron, I'm loving this mug, by the way. Thank you very much for the gift.
Oh no, you're welcome.
It says, beware the
Congratulations
smiling
on
dungeon master.
20 episodes of Lost Initiative.
Yeah, I know. It was so funny. You're like, oh, it's for 20 episodes. I'm like, yeah, it's a little late. So funny.
All my gifts are late.
Yeah, it's okay.
All my gifts are late.
It was
every single one of them.
It was super sweet. I love the red dye too, because that's the exact same image of a dye with a different color I used in Lost Initiative's website. So yeah. All right, I'm sorry, William. Make your attack roll with your longbow. Okay.
I miss.
You do. You're not the real fighter here. After
right,
you,
right now I'm not.
that guy is going to reload his crossbow, and then all of a sudden he's going to he reloads his crossbow, like cranks it back, reloads it with a bolt, and then he grabs the bolt, strikes it against the wall next to him, setting the bolt on fire, places it into the thing, and then he actually aims it down and into the pit and fires it down into the pit. It's out of you guys' sight. You can't see what it's doing, but it does fire it down into there. And then he's going to use the rest of his turn to try to move and get cover. He isn't able to get total cover, but he's able to get a considerable amount of it from where he is moving around, like the area that's over there. It is now Odette's turn.
All right. I'm just going to concentrate on getting everyone up to where they need to be. So I'm going to move the discus to Luca for him to also get on, because subtlety is kind of out the window at this point.
I get on.
Is that fine? Do I have to roll?
I mean, for him to get on, no. If it's something as simple as flying around at this point, I'm not worried about it. If it's something stressful, like I want to maneuver to make sure that I can get and see that man's line of shot.
Can I maneuver over to him, pull him on, and then get us to where we need to be? Like,
don't worry about him. He'll be able to just hop on. He'll be able to just hop
Okay.
on. As a matter of fact, on Luca's turn, he could have said he lined up his shot and then hopped onto the disc after that. That would have been fine.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I will retcon that backwards. You guys are kind of getting used to this battle tactic.
So
Luca, just do me a favor, make me an acrobatics check if that's what you would have done on your turn. Because you didn't move. So I will retcon that.
Yeah.
It was just your turn. So when you go jumping on, you jump on with a kind of a heavy thud, and it throws everybody's balance off for a second, because Odette's not perfectly adept at making sure she makes judgments or adjustments for that. And then you actually fall down to a knee and have to kind of catch yourself from falling off, but you're good to go. It's just you're on a knee at the moment. Odette, now what did you actually want to do? Where did you want to fly to?
So we have 2 crossbowmen. Is there anybody else I can see? How many bad guys are available?
It's just that one guy that has the 3/4 cover or whatever, to the advanced cover or improved cover that's called in 5e.
So I'm going to move up towards
Do you guys
them,
miss
but
3.0
can I
cover?
Fireball?
Aaron, do you miss 3.0
Yeah.
cover where there are like 5
I
steps
do.
of it, right? Instead of
Yeah.
just cover, better cover,
Not
total
cover.
cover, no cover,
Mhm.
right? It was like 8. It's like 8 or 9. I'm sorry. So go ahead. You were doing what?
Oh, can I fire for Fireball as well?
Absolutely. So you can move over there.
Yep.
You can move over there. You're going to be rolling me with disadvantage if you're going to move and attack, though.
And fire?
Mm-hmm.
Odette
Disadvantage
has a
with the
ranged
attack?
spell?
No, with the other thing.
Oh, no, I'm just going to concentrate on moving the thing then.
Okay. And you're moving to give them a better shot, yes?
Odette does have a range spell.
Then I'm going to tell you that you can roll, and because it's a simpler action, you can do it with advantage instead. Because I told you it's rather simple, it's just in combat. We're gonna have to write down the rules for this so we have it consistent if you're gonna keep this gem. Okay, so you're actually able to fly over and maneuver it. So this person went from real improved cover, whatever it's called, to kind of covered, maybe from one of you, maybe just from Luca. Now it's Stalbar's turn.
Going to Toll the Dead. I already started doing some necromancy on here. I might as well keep on going.
He is currently injured, and so he's going to take the D12, which is the 8 points of damage, if I don't fail my save. Where'd my mouse go? Mouse cursor, where are you? Connection lost? Hey, computer, I'm right here. See me? I'm right here. I'm right here. How are you not connected?
Computer? Don't be on this computer.
Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ooh. I actually make that save. For simplicity, I want to say he fails just so he dies, but I make the save. I roll natural 16.
That's fine.
It's now Eroc's turn. Finish the job.
All right, yeah, I am going to just shoot him again. Hopefully finish the job.
No, I want more coffee.
Am I close enough now for the for regular, or am I still at disadvantage?
Yep, nope, no disadvantage.
Normal. All right. Gotta gun this guy down like a degenerate. Or I'm not.
Sadly, that is not good enough to hit the guy. It's now Will's turn. Will, you are he has some cover against you, so it's a slightly higher AC, but it's not as bad as it would have been otherwise.
Yep, so I'm going to shoot with my longbow.
Do you stay on your knee or do you stand up to your full height?
I stand up to my full height, but I'm going to shoot, and I'm going to add a soup die to that.
Absolutely, since you have 5 of those now.
Choice.
Oh,
yeah,
beautiful.
So that's a 19 to hit.
Oh, we got to make a pretty macro so that looks cool.
I did make a pretty macro, but I fucked it up, so I'll fix it.
I'm going to look at it because I want it to kind of look like the damage macros, because you know how like when you roll an attack and then a damage, it snaps together pretty. I kind of want it to look like that. That'd be cool.
So kind of, hold on, just real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Hold on, that should have done it.
It did not.
Nope, it's not doing it.
That's fine. We'll worry about it later. So, you definitely hit with that attack. Roll your damage for me, sir.
Oh, hold on. Like that?
Damage? Oh, wait.
I have to fix it.
As damage one. So,
like
but you did the attack roll one, so a little different.
Correct. Right.
Yeah. All right, but
cool.
we'll figure it out later. Cool. So, you rolled an additional 6. You do 9 points of damage. You line up your shot, and you're about to fire, but literally right before you fire, you just kind of like nudge your hand slightly using your cheek to get to line up the shot a little better. And as you release the arrow, it's a clean hit. Hits him square in his, because he was trying to like move around and hide. And as he's turned around to get ready to line up his shot, he turns around to catch the arrow straight in his temple, and just flops dead. Odette. Or sorry, no, who hasn't moved yet? Odette, you haven't gone. It's now your turn first. Roll me a perception check, please.
Absolutely. Oh, gotta love that minus to wisdom.
Okay, so where do you start going, or what do you start doing?
Up higher to get a better look. Like, I'll probably just go straight up to kind of look over and see what we can see.
Then everybody can roll me perceptions.
Yep.
Woohoo!
I love that dead air time. Roll me a check, and then it's like 40 minutes for checks to roll. It's just like silence. We should just have like some sort of like musical thing in the background.
So
like,
you have some
waiting for the PCs to hit the damn buttons.
I was thinking more like elevator music.
Listen, just so you guys know,
my show will be better.
Over on Roll For It next week, next Friday, I am literally like, it's demanded by chat, who literally donated hundreds of dollars to the victims of Manchester to make my life miserable. They're demanding that they will make my life even more miserable, like insta-kill, if like erupt a volcano on me, if I do not sing the theme song to the 1980s TV series Ulysses as I travel through a mountainous traveling to the tundra through a mountainous region. I'm like, I have to go memorize lyrics to a TV show I never saw. Damn it. You people make my life difficult.
Your life is tragedy.
All right. So, let's see. You, with your 20 perception, Ollie, you're able to see that that arrow missed whatever it was supposed to hit to warn everybody down there. However, there has been a considerable amount of calamity. So even though they don't know that there is immediate attack in there, you can see the arrow missed what it was supposed to hit. and nobody's in that that gash hole area at the moment.
Yeah, can I have like a brief description of what this place looks like from above with
the exact place that you dropped into before? And I will gladly give
Okay.
you a description by dropping the minis into the area. So let me drop the PCs over there, and bam, I'll pull up the map so that everybody else can see what's going on. And we're going to do this the fun way. We're going to go, bam! Oh, I love it. Explosion, because I'm a nerd. And this is what it looks like, even if that's not exactly where you are, because you haven't gone into it.
This is this place. Okay, good. Thank
Oh,
you.
good.
Okay, so I imagine, relay this information over to Odette.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should probably get down there as quick as possible.
Okay, and I will lower the disc.
Okay, so you're going to lower the disc down there. As I said, because it's kind of a simpler thing just to lower it down there, you're not trying to... Are you trying to go so quickly to, like, get down there, like, without anybody noticing you? Or are you just like, let's take it easy and let time be damned?
Let's go quickly.
Okay, then why don't you roll an action for me, please, and thank you.
Absolutely.
It's actually really good. So you guys drop down there rather fast. Everybody has this lurching stomach feeling like, oh no, she's gonna do it. And then she slows down.
Yeah.
Slows down.
We all have to make con saves.
Never do it again.
Erin, can you just ping on the map, please, where it is that you would like for the disc to settle down?
Oh gosh, how about right there? That looks fine, right?
Yep, that's fine. And Erin, I'm gonna just give you controlled by Erin this little gem here, so you can actually move that if you want to.
Oh,
Okay.
fun. Okay.
Yeah, because I imagine you're gonna disable the disc. You let me know when. Sorry, I'm gonna drag and drop all of you. You said here.
Yep.
Okay. Drag and drop to there. And do you disable the disc?
Yep.
Okay. So I will drop that disc to GM layer. I mean, remove it. It's not there anymore.
Yeah.
And the disc is gone. You have the gem. You're welcome to just kind of keep it on your person. If you would like, Erin, if you literally just want to throw it on top of this rock right here, just so it's achievable for you to grab, and then just be like, it's in my pocket, that's fine. Okay?
All right, excellent. Let's do that.
Okay, then you feel free to do so. You guys land down there. You're currently not in initiative, but feel free to kind of like jump in and say what actions you want to do as soon as you hit the ground, so you can see what you can see.
I want to pull out my short sword and my shield and run over to where those first people started coming out. Over here on the map. Last time we were here, I want to run over there.
Sorry, that was a misclick.
Yeah, apparently. Are you upgrading your? Are you actually leveling right now, Eric?
Well, I had everything done already. I just didn't change my glaive. I just didn't change my glaive
Who
to
would do
dexterity.
that?
Who would do that?
Roll for it made me level during, like, they were like, okay, we're in the middle of combat, but everybody level quick. And I'm like, I'm gonna do that really quickly. And it was pretty good. I did a good job. I was a spellcaster. So Eric, you said you're finishing up your stuff. Thank you. William, you had told me what you wanted to do. I'm sorry, and I missed it.
Pull up my short sword and my shield, putting my bow away, and I want to move over quickly to where people came out last time. This way.
Sure. So you actually literally watched them come out here, and you watched them come out here, down here before. Those are the two spots.
They were all on the left.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
if that was the case.
Odette is kind of like wandering upwards, and she will let you know there's a passage over here.
Yeah, if they came up from up here, that's where I would go.
The stone passage.
If I remember correctly,
Reich should all move at the same time.
If I remember correctly, Reich had defended the north, and
well, then get over here.
Luca had defended the south. So, but everybody's going to the same spot.
Yeah.
Okay. So feel free.
One with me.
All right. So Odette, if you want to just kind of step into it slightly, so you can look inside there better, you can see that that is in fact a hallway that's over there. Now, are you guys trying to be quick? Are you trying to be quiet? Or are you trying to do both?
Quiet? I don't know about quick, but quiet, right?
I vote quiet.
So, if you're trying to
Odette is always quick.
quick to die. What? So you guys are moving quietly. So you're gonna roll me stealth checks, and you're gonna move at half speed.
Yep. Eek.
Yeah.
That +4 really helps.
Okay, so the most important one right now is Odette, because she's the one that's in the front. Odette, move as far as you would like to move. I believe your speed is 40, so you can move 20. Okay.
Yeah. So
I just want to make sure you know that you can't move diagonals right now, Odette. So make sure that you make sure you can't move diagonals at the moment. Okay. That's a thing. Diagonals are not allowed.
We're allowed to move diagonals in this campaign.
No. Apparently, walking across. So like that's not an option. Okay.
No. Can't diagonal.
So I should put a diagonal bridge on here and been like, you guys can't make it. Sorry. If you try to walk that way, you fall off. You walk that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Starboard rip.
We all want to hit him sometimes.
Yeah. Some actually get to.
He just doesn't like.
You're not alone.
So anyways, you make your way up there, trying to be as quiet as possible. However, it is painful how loud she is, Reich, and I'm sure you make. Do you make mention of that?
Scurrying ahead.
Well, if I see that she's being like super loud, I'm gonna grab her by the back and I'm just gonna like pull her. My character's not very not very nice, so when he pulls, he'll pull hard and then realize he's being kind of like a little aggressive. They'll let go and say, "You're being very loud."
Yeah, you can't be as aggressive with these women as you are with hobgoblin women. They're a little bit more frail. You know what I mean?
Hobgoblin women like to yell and throw things.
These shoes are not for running around in cobble fields, okay? They're loud, I'll admit. Do my best.
So, Luca, who's right behind them, you think that both of them having this conversation is obnoxiously loud, and maybe want to join into the conversation and tell them that.
I'm just gonna tap my sword against the rock next to me, just kind of and give him a look.
Then I would just gesture for her to continue.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw my sword.
Oh, hold on. Do you continue for her to continue, or do you want to take the lead in front of her? Or is that something that you wanted?
I skipped ahead.
Okay.
Oh,
so
by the way,
before
I
he could
mumble.
Okay. Yep.
You guys argue like a married couple.
Only Stalbor hears that.
Stalbor smiles. That's yeah.
Erin and Eric both roll me another stealth check. Luca and Ollie, Luca and Stalbor, you're able to move up that first group of 15. Okay.
I'm like, don't worry. I'll take the lead.
Could the actual soon-to-be married couple? Could you guys make a perception check for me, please? And thank you.
Jesus Christ. This is not our best moment.
I mean, how many good moments do you really have, though?
I have some good moments.
So I'm sorry, your perception checks. So Rinsen, you're able to. I love that name. It sounds like you're bathing or something.
Cool, thanks.
You're welcome. So Rinsen, you were able to hear that there was motion, and you were probably able to make note of it before. There was motion going on in the room that's above you, but all of a sudden it just stopped abruptly as you guys are plodding down the hall and making a lot of noise. So there's a door both to your north. There's a door to your north and south right now. I'm actually going to zoom in so it's easier for everybody to see. There's a door to your north and south right now, but you are clearly hearing noise from the north, not the south, and it abruptly stops. What do you guys choose to do?
Run this way.
So you're try to run away?
Yep, I'm like, nope.
Okay.
Run back that way towards Luca. I'm like, there's people coming from that direction.
What do you do, Reich?
They heard the hobgoblin.
No. I have my weapon drawn. I'm gonna go up to the door. I'm gonna try to listen, see if I can hear them actually coming.
Sure. So go move to it one more time and make me a perception check again.
I believe.
You
this
don't.
Is a very loud door.
You don't hear anything.
Oh, jeez.
While you're leaning on the door, literally while you're kind of leaning on it, hey, is somebody coming? All of a sudden the door opens up, and you see that there are a couple of goblins standing immediately on the other side of it, so as surprised to see you looking at them as you are, you're kind of leaning against the door. As you're gonna pull away, the door opens up, and you look, and you're surprised to see each other, and ah, and you're oh. Roll for me a initiative, please. Drop you off. Ah! That didn't happen.
Are we all doing it?
Yeah,
Are we
absolutely.
all on initiative? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
thought-
yeah,
thought
that's
it
the
was-
logical thing, but you know.
I mean,
I was just so interested. I was so absorbed in watching what was going on. I couldn't do my job. It was so.
You didn't click your token.
Oh, that's
yeah,
on
I
there
realized
twice.
that.
Aaron rolled initiative what this time? 9, so I have to delete the other one. Because I had renamed your characters at some point. You guys are doubling up, which is weird. Oh, because you're in different
No,
maps.
you moved the page.
Yeah, I moved the page without clearing
It's
it. That's
the
why.
most annoying thing.
No, I usually I'm clean on that, but I was not this time. And what did Will roll? 7. You guys rolled garbage. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
gonna
go with
be a
7.
game bear
7,
now.
sure.
So
7.
Erock, luckily for you, as you open the door and you guys are equally surprised, your sword is in hand as you had just said, and you were surprised to see them. They were surprised to see you, but you can kind of act first.
I was the least garbage out of all the rolls, so I'll take point here.
Mhm.
I am going to start off with a swing of my short sword.
Luca, you would have
Yeah,
been
that's
able to move up 1, and Stalwart, you would have been able to move up 2 by now, just so you know, if you
Okay.
wanted to.
Yeah.
So I miss with my short sword, and I'm actually going to spend another key to flurry of blows with this, and that's going to give me 2 arm attacks here. Nice. One of them is a crit.
Oh, that's
Flurry of crits.
amazing! So make sure that you
Second
have
one.
flurry of crits.
Second
And
one is
just like
nothing.
how it says that. You don't want to
that-
know what Eric calls it when we're not online.
And then I'm going to get to deal my damage. I imagine the 11 doesn't hit.
Actually, 1 second. I'm confirming that right now. If you'll just give me 1 second.
Of course.
And what was the damage with your actual critical hit, which is amazing?
That is 6 points of damage.
6, wow. Okay, 6 points of damage is a rather sad crit, but these were kind of sap goblins. Actually, with your 11 catching them off guard and everything, you do in fact hit with both. So your critical hit.
That's another 6.
You rush forward and you punch the first one square in the face as it goes to like open its mouth and say something to like so you swing with the sword, but when the sword doesn't work, you follow immediately through, stepping into the room, punching it square in the face, exploding his jaw and everything, and he goes down quietly with a bit of like a gurgle. And follow immediately afterwards by stepping half into the room and grabbing like the side of the door for like a pivot, and you come around and you kick the other one in the side of the head so hard it snaps its neck, and it also falls to the ground silent. So you do still successfully pull through, quieting the first 2 in there. Odette, it is your turn. Not much noise has been made as of right now. Are you going to keep running away, or
No. Well, yes, but no. I'm going
strategically
to...
repositioning?
Yeah, absolutely.
Retreat? You mean retreat?
No. I'm going to activate my, what am I calling it? Blade Surge? Speed Surge? Something like that.
Some surge.
Blade Song?
I think it's Blade Surge. No, we
Blade
renamed it.
Song.
We renamed it, Eric.
Yeah, he's renaming
Swift
it.
Surge.
It's Swift
Swift
Surge.
Surge.
Yes.
That's what
Wait
it
a
is.
second, William. You
Yeah.
rolled a natural 1 for your initiative, not a 7.
I said that, but you didn't listen.
Oh,
so
no,
I was
I'm
there.
sorry.
can-
I'm just realizing this. That means you lose your turn, just so you know. You only have a move action, no an action.
Oh
remember?
yeah, remember we had that with the
Oh
things.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So just so you know on your turn.
Rip.
Boo.
Yeah.
Hey, I try to tell him.
Hey, listen, it was Tanis that reminded me to think about initiative rules, and I remembered that initiative rule, so I applied it because I was
I'm
joking
gonna
around
have
about the
to
thing that we were
break
doing and roll
someone's
for it.
kneecaps in chat.
So I'm going to move 20 feet. I'm going to attack this one in front of me.
Yep.
With
All
Booming
right,
Blade.
where's Tanner?
Why are you you would have? Are you sharing a square with what's his face? You'd have to
Yeah,
move
I
over
just
one.
can't end my turn in there.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
I can move through the space.
No,
So
you
I'm
are-
there for now.
Allies if they're willing.
Oh, sorry. Normal, yeah. Normal.
On a hit, which your attack roll is sadly an 8.
Yeah.
On
So
hit. As
So
if.
I'm not going to hit that one. So
nope.
25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay, so you
Just
moved
gonna,
your
Like, yep. they're
ran up there,
definitely over
swung and missed, and ran away.
Yep.
That was brilliant. After that is going to be their turns, and so this one right here is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Open up this door that's right here and go, and it's more or less like help, they're back, they're killing us, help. And the one that's immediately in front of Reich is going to. Oh, sorry, he does that, and he's also able to come back down here and attack because he can bonus action move a ton. So he's going to come down here attack. So 2 attacks against Reich. Which I have to.
Because I attacked with as in my level 3, because I attacked both with a one of my martial weapons and an unarmed strike. I get a +2 to my AC until the beginning of my turn, so I'm at a 16 AC right now.
Because now you're level 3, right?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it nice leveling up? Okay, so your AC of a 16 at the moment. Actually, I overcame that twice. No jokes.
Gosh,
I actually overcame. I got a 17 and a 23, so I actually overcame that twice. However, my first attack, I did the total of 1 point of damage, and my second attack, I did the total of 2 points of damage, for a total of 3 points of damage as they lunge at you with their crude weapons and not really harming you at all. And after their turns, I'm going to roll into initiative. This guy who, oh wow. Actually, after their turns, he's going to be popping in very soon. Stalbor, go.
Stalbor is watching the back, so he's actually not going to go past Luca. And he'll seeing Luca like stumbling and bumbling over there, like, go in there and help the big one. I've got this covered from back here. It'll be fine. So he's actually just going to, like, wait.
Okay, perfect. Who's next?
Believe it's
Will.
me.
So my apologies. Just to put that in gaming mechanics, there's Stalbor. You're preparing an action for if somebody comes around the corner to cast a spell.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I can move. I just can't have an action, right?
Correct. You can move, which is your full 30 feet, I think it is, and you cannot have an action.
All right, then I'm going to move here.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna I'm gonna try to bring their attention to me. I'm gonna like slap my sword on my shield.
Okay. Awesome. So you kind of rush around the corner like ding, 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 but you sadly can't make a skill check with that. That is your turn.
Yeah.
You're just
that's my
making
turn.
like whatever mechanic that would be for you. All right. Don't worry. You certainly get somebody's attention as they come walking through the doorway and see you guys standing there. This is the same person that before kind of picked up a weapon really quickly and shot at you, but was caught off guard. Walks through the doorway and sees you guys standing there. He is a hobgoblin, but he's a hobgoblin that is dressed very well. He happens to have a hammer in his hands as he's walking through. Like he stopped to grab it before he came out, and he's walking through, and he's like, and so he's speaking in Goblin, but it's like, but as he's kind of walking through, Reich, what you hear is, "How dare you attack my home and then come back and do so again? This time you will not survive." And he lets out kind of like a quick little, very simple hobgoblin battle cry, which is kind of like death to foes, like and so.
I want to look at Reich and just be like, he thinks he can kill us.
I just have a smirk on my face.
As he stands there doing that, he is going to start barking out orders and commands and stuff like that. And immediately in doing so, his voice kind of like booms through the hallways. Immediately in doing so, you can see that these goblins in front of you seem like bolstered and emboldened by what it is that he's saying.
Yeah.
He's kind of like, yeah, let's
We've
do
seen
this.
this before.
We got
We've seen
this.
before.
But at the same time that that's happening, he's also going to point a finger over at you, Luca. And Luca, could you do me a favor? Could you tell me whether or not this attack hits you? So, bam.
Oh, sure.
It's going to be... Sorry. Chance to hit is... Yeah, sorry. I just forgot for a second. And... AC 18. Oh, it's attack roll of a 20! Attack roll of a 20! He holds his fingers out, and all of a sudden, a ball of fire starts to form in his hands, and then it launches forth from his hands and comes flying at you, blasting into your chest, dealing you 3 points of fire damage. And he's like, again, and the response from, again, Reich is going to be, my foes will burn in front of me. E-Rock, it is your turn.
All right, so... I'm going to attack the goblin in front of me with a short sword strike first. It's not super good, but it's 13. A little bit better.
That is actually going to hit, yes.
All right, cool.
Where
That's
are we?
4 points damage.
Because these guys don't carry shields like a typical Goblin does. 4 points of damage is not going to be enough to kill him. He just takes the 4. And next,
well, I still can make a.
Yep.
I still will be able to make an attack.
Please.
An unarmed strike. It's just higher. And that is another 5 points damage.
not a problem. You're actually going to drop that one. So I will, as you kind of lunge forward with your sword and slash him to send him weakening, you take a step forward, not really concerned by the fact that he's in your way, and you lunge forward with your foot and just kind of like, slam the heel of your foot, if I can speak words, the heel of your foot straight into his sternum and just kind of collapse his ribs as you use that to literally push him to the ground and stepping over him, moving your way towards the foe that you actually care about. That is your turn. After that is going to be Odette. Odette, if you can please.
Yep, I'm going to bonus action cast Expeditious Retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just post that for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
10, 15, 20,
I love that gets posted up there in case people don't know the spells. It's really
25,
nice. Because sometimes there's new people that
That
join
was
in to watch to watch our wonderful stream, and they don't know what the spells are that we're talking about, and it's great for them to see. All right, your attack roll of an 11 to attack who, Odette?
This one in front of me?
That guy? Your
Yeah.
attack roll of an 11 is very unfortunate.
Yeah. It's one higher than last time.
It
Rolled a
is.
6 this time.
You're doing
I'm
right.
sorry.
5.
I'm sorry, Aaron, but
Yep.
you just one day you'll roll well.
Fine.
I'm
That's
so
not
sorry.
I'll
At this
move
point in
back
time,
over-
it's like
back
pity.
over here.
Okay.
It's fine. I'll go around the corner.
Okay. Awesome. After Odette's turn is going to be this one little goblin, the last remaining one, and he's like, ah! And so he's going to thrust forward and attack at Luca. So Luca, who has a ridiculously high AC, let's see if I can even hit him. Actually, I'm sorry, Luca. I actually do hit you. You ready for
You
this?
hit me like every single time.
I
Why
can show you, like, it's literally,
every single time.
it's literally,
Well, yeah,
I rolled a
I'm
natural
for it.
18.
I'm the tank. I'm for it.
Listen,
Go for it.
but
Just-
again, he does a whopping 1 point of damage. I'm rolling 1d6 minus 1 with this guy. So he does a whopping 1 point of damage. So he does hit you for 1 point of damage. That brings us down to Stalbor's turn. Stalbor, what are you doing?
Okay, I guess I'll charge into the fray, seeing that
I believe you.
the way is clear right now. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, screw it. I'll just block this doorway because I think if I go back one, I might not be able to see. But I'll cast a spell first and see what happens. Let's do frostbite
Sure.
on the hobgoblin.
On the hobgoblin, on the boss man. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
And I'd also
I
be-
get the total of an 11. I fail.
Yeah, I'd also be yelling some now that the element of surprise is out the
That's-
window, some little bit of an elvish battle cry of the gore Aminyasa, and throw bolts of ice at him.
Nice. So the bolts of ice
Yeah.
actually do go flying at the guy, and they do hit. So as the bolts of ice go flying at him, it's not like they pierce into him; they cling on to him, and then start like growing outwards and doing cold damage and freezing chunks of his body. So in fact, it makes him shiver a little bit, like in a very manly way, of course. He shivers it a little bit, and it actually slows him down enough that his next attack is going to have disadvantage. You did do 5 points of damage. Thank you very much, sir. However, I would like to point out that immediately after Stalbor is going to be I hate to point this out, but this door opens up, and Stalbor is surprised by the fact that there are in fact more hobgoblins immediately behind him, and they catch him off guard, but not like advantage to their attack roll off guard,
So into the moment.
and yeah, they're gonna like ask you a few questions about what you're doing in their house. So 2 attacks against you. I have to roll them separately because no, I don't. One of them is just gonna be your AC is too higher. All right, 2 attacks against you. I rolled like shit. Oh my god, your AC is an 11, and I rolled garbage. Okay, so 1 attack roll against you was at a 6, which missed you. The other attack roll was at a 12, which should have hit you, but because he's around the corner slightly, you have a +2 to your AC, so your AC is currently a 13 against that guy, and I missed you. And that one that should have hit you would have done 9 points of damage.
Would
Ah!
have been devastating.
That would have been devastatingly good for me. Oh, okay.
Well,
So I miss you, sadly. I miss you sadly, so we're just going to jump right on over to Will's turn, who actually gets to do nothing this time. Go ahead, Will.
Do nothing. What?
Yep.
So this right here is the boss guy, yeah?
Yep.
All right.
Hello?
So what?
Well, I'm saying that I don't know if he's the boss guy, but he's one of the hobgoblins. And they said there's more hobgoblins that are
Well,
attacking.
no, that's the guy who's ornate and was yelling and pointed
Yeah.
fire at me. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm going to take an attack at him with my long sword.
Okay. And your attack roll is a horrible miss.
Hold on.
I can't wait till you hit 5th level. You're going to be fun at 5th level.
At 5th level, it is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I'm going to add a die to that so I can hit him.
Nice.
Okay, so you actually do hit him. That's 2 out of 5 that you've used in this scene.
Yep.
Okay, so you definitely hit him. Roll your damage for me, sir.
And then I am going
Ooh.
to. It's all right. Action surge.
Okay. Oh, how
Make
much
another
did he
attack.
take last time? I didn't remove that damage. Was it 7 or something? 5.
not
He took
sure.
5. So that's a total of 11 he's taken. Go ahead.
Action surge. Attack again.
Oh, that attack is going to be a wait for it. Wait, that might be a miss. Actually, that attack's a miss, sir.
I'm going
You're
to
six-
use
you're
that die
16.
again.
Well, you're supposed to say use it whether or not before I do it. That's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No,
you,
no.
You just started talking to me. You know.
Actually, are you allowed to use more than one around?
Yeah, 1 per attack.
Cool. You a hit. You rolled garbage damage again.
Jeez, what is this? All right, that's fine. I do my 12 damage.
Okay, so you do your 12 damage. He is still standing, of course, and now it's his turn.
Yep.
Oh, it is
He
his
didn't like
turn.
that.
No, he did not. His next attack roll
He
against
still
you.
has
I have to roll these
disadvantage.
attacks. Separately because the first one's at disadvantage against you.
Right.
And so he's going to do this with disadvantage. His chance to hit is a. Just remind myself. That's all it is. Okay, with his warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
Oop. I rolled disadvantage. My total chance to hit is a 10 against your 18 AC. That was abysmal. My second attack roll against you is going to be a standard one. And let's see if I can do better this time.
I hope not.
Oh, it was
little-
funny. I rolled a natural 3, and then it bumped against one of the D6s, and it knocked it over to a natural 17. I do, in fact, hit you. However, despite the fact that my weapon does 2d6 damage, I rolled snake eyes, and I rolled total of 4 damage against you. Total of 4. I'm hitting you consistently, but doing such garbage damage.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. So funny.
This is fine
I'll
with me.
accept this.
Yes.
Okay,
I'll
so
live with this burden.
he does that with his turn, and then he's actually going to move to. No, actually, he's going to stay exactly where he is. Okay, he's going to stay exactly where he is. After that is going to be Eroc's turn. Please, sir,
All
go.
right. I'm going to start off with an attack with my short sword.
That's beautiful. You hit. Actually hit with your short sword. That's amazing.
I'm going to deal him 4 points of damage, and
Okay.
I'm going to use my last key for right now to flurry of blows once again.
Okay. Not bad. You definitely hit with that first attack. Can you buff the second one in any way?
I can, but I don't know if it's going to be enough because I can give him the +3 right now.
Yeah, that's not. You know that's not going to be enough. So
Yeah.
you
So
do
I'm going to
damage.
just hit him with that.
Cool. And your damage is going to be.
5 points of damage.
Okay, yep, that's 5 points of damage to the guy. Nice. He's certainly starting to get whittled down, which is a good thing. After that's going to be Odette's turn. Odette, you see, of course, that your friends are in peril over here.
Yep. So I'm going to move over, attack.
Yep.
That one in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can hit, maybe. Oh,
That's an actual hit, absolutely. And you do 7 points of damage, which is a considerable amount of
Well done,
damage to the guy. Nice.
sweet. Can I move here? Wait, no, I can't. I
You
gotta
have to
go
move
through the door.
through. Yep, you can actually acrobatics through his square if you'd like to. But it's going to be a very high acrobatics.
Through his square? I can't just move through it?
Mm-hmm. Through an opponent's square, you can't just move through it. You can acrobatics through it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just rough terrain. But I will, sure. I'll come back, sir. I get advantage on that.
That's why I offered. I usually wouldn't even offer.
Oh, thank you.
You just lose. Oh, danced on that natural 20. It danced on it.
Yeah, it was. That's
So,
disgusting.
Odette, you can see how as you're moving forward, it's becoming extremely difficult. It's going to be a perilous option. You have two options here. You can choose to press ahead, but he'll get an attack of opportunity against you, or you can choose to refrain from doing so.
They'll both get an attack of opportunity against me, I imagine?
The first one definitely will. The second one only will if you move here, as opposed to, say, here, which would continue being in his range. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Because the one that you're moving through gets the attack if you choose to press on. This guy, it's all depending
I
on
will
where you
take
go.
the attack of opportunity and try to get some of like the attention away from.
Absolutely. So I'm going to make that
Dalbor.
attack against you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And your AC is, what is it right now? 19?
16.
16? You did not
Oh,
beef up?
19.
You
It was
did
19.
You did Blade Song?
I did.
Okay. Or Battle Song,
Swift
whatever it's
Surge.
called. Swift Surge,
Swift
that's what you
Surge,
call it.
we're
Swift
calling
Surge.
it, yep.
So you, by the way, his attack missed you easily. So you dodged it. So you see that you're trying to get through it. And you see how perilous it's going to be, but you just like screw it, and you kind of like rush, and you go to like move one way, and as you go to swing that way, you quickly pivot down, and you bring yourself so low. She got low that you thought that honestly most people would just kind of like fumble and tangle up their feet and hit the ground, but instead you use this almost like a dancer to slide around the guy and pop up behind him way quicker than anybody would have expected, almost with the same kind of deft and precision that Drist uses the ghost step.
And you know what? I still have movement speed. Can I continue to move?
You most certainly can. However,
Well, you know
this
what?
guy
I'm gonna
will
take the
provoke
second
attack. Okay,
I will take both.
you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll actually move further back.
Let's see if this hits you. I mean, now I kind of hope it does, whereas before I would have felt bad. And it does not. No, even
Okay.
worse than the first one.
Alright,
Yep.
See if I can provoke that. Oh, it's only a single point of damage. Oh well, whatever. See if I can provoke that booming blade damage.
Definitely. That's going to be somewhat dependent on Stalbor's actions. So it's going to be this goblin's turn now, and this goblin is, of course, emboldened by his Capitan, is going to attack at Reich. No, he's going to continue attacking at Will. Again, these goblins do not openly attack at Reich unless there's no other options around. And die is going to be... And if I'm close enough, I rolled literally a third of what your AC is. I'm not going to add my D4. And Aaron, my chance to hits against you were again so low, I did not add my D4 to the attack roll. After that's going to be Stalbor's turn. What do you choose to do with your turn, sir? Actually, quick question. Roll for me a Arcana check, pretty please, and thank you very much.
Yeah.
You actually know that what she cast on him as she attacked him was a booming blade, and you're familiar with the effects of that.
Absolutely brilliant. Okay. That actually has some synergies. I could puppet people afterwards, which is pretty cool. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm gonna actually just cast magic missile at this person's face, literally just from the spell book
At the one that she had attacked before.
Yeah.
Okay, so you cast it at him, and just because the way magic missile actually works, your first missile does 5 points of damage. You had 4 health left, so you actually drop him, allowing you to immediately change the direction of your other 2 missiles. Where would you like them to go for the opponents that you can see?
Hit the guys that are attacking you, man.
Yep, okay. Then the other one here, if it can loop
Okay, I
around
didn't
the
know if you
corner.
wanted to go for the little goblin guy or for the boss as well. That's why I was
Nah,
asking.
I don't think you can Grim Harvest 2 different enemies in the same attack. So
No, I think you can only Grim Harvest with necromancy spells, can't you? Or is it just better with necromancy spells?
it's better with necromancy.
Okay, gotcha. Nope, I don't think you can. I think you can only do it with 1 because it's 1 spell casting. But that's okay. So you're going to do 9 more points of damage to this guy. So describe for me how it is that you kill the first guy with 1 bolt and seriously injure the other guy with the other 2. Describe it for me, please.
It's literally like when I cast magic missile, I drag it from my spell book, the energy, and literally the first bolt is thrown in his face, and which makes a hole, make a fake face hole, and then the other ones I sort of arc around the corner, and then if possible, I'd like to disengage. Oh, and of course there's no good answer here. Hooey! I just looked on that map. And Odette may notice the life force of the hobgoblin I killed being drained into me, but that's a different thing for later. I'm going to disengage this way.
Odette, perception check, please.
Yep.
Oh, with advantage because you were staring intently at him anyways for magical
yeah.
effects.
Well, you
How did I get
roll
a 0?
You rolled 1 minus 1 minus 1. Hey, listen. Maggie got a -1 intelligence check before. We were like, she forgot how to breathe for a while. Oh, so good. Okay.
Oh, I got
So,
something.
all right. So you go to move, and because their turn was immediately after yours, I just thought it'd be funny to. And they come running around the corner, and you're like, because you're elven, you have a high perception. They come running around the corner, and you're like, oh shit! And so you choose not to go that way. So that was their regular action, was to go there. This one, he's super injured, and he comes over to go attack, but he sees that they're kind of already being taken care of. So he's actually going to continue the pressing down on Odette, though not very happy about the fact that has to keep fighting because he's pretty hurt. He's going to keep pushing forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then he's going to come here. They're not going to be able to attack because they've double moved both of them. But he is going to be able to attack Odette. He's going to do so. The one that had just moved down to her. He's going to do so, and bam. He misses. As I said, the other guys kind of moved into place, but they had moved so far, they're not going to be able to engage into combat as of right now. So that's that. It is now William's turn, Wilhelm's turn.
Wilhelm. Yeah, I'm gonna take a swing at this leader again with my longsword.
Sure.
And don't tell me what happens.
I'm not going to tell you what happens.
I'm gonna miss him, and
Because you used 3 so far, so you have 2 left.
yeah, I'm not gonna do anything of that sort. I am going to move here.
I'm filled with sadness.
Okay.
No, I'll move here.
Okay. And you move there. And that's your
Yeah,
whole turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, awesome. And immediately after that is going to be his turn. He is going to return the favor of attacks, not being frosted or whatever. He points his maul at Reich, and he's like, I'll be with you momentarily. And turns and attacks at you, Wilhelm.
Sure thing.
Are you kidding me? My total chance to hits are an 8 and a 6. An 8 and a 6. It's not like I'm not rolling with bonuses here. An 8 and a 6. My total damage could have been 23 if I actually had hit you with those attacks.
I don't know what's happening tonight, man.
Oh, God. Well, that was his
Everyone's rolling like
whoppingly
garbage.
impressive turn. E-Rock, what do you choose to do?
All right, I'm gonna stick with the tried and true, hit him with the sword, hit him with the fist. That's only 13 for the first attack. That miss.
13 is the big guy is definitely a
Yeah.
miss.
That one's gonna be a hit.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to hit with that. Go ahead, do your damage, your whopping damage.
Woo! 3 points of damage.
Awesome. So you're just kind of like whittling this guy down as you go. Whittling him
I'm gonna
down.
slowly beat you to death. Buddy.
No, that's fine. I mean, he's a goblin and all that stuff. Did the stream just die for a second? I don't know. Maybe it's just this over
I
here.
had an internet hiccup too, so I don't know.
I'm just
maybe
giving me 1
yours
second to double
hiccups.
check because I just looked
Yeah.
over to make sure I'm still hosting.
It looks okay
And
to
It
me.
looks good. It looks good.
okay,
right
nope,
now
it's
for
good.
me.
It's good. It's just sometimes it looks funny over on we're good. Okay, so that was his turn. Sorry, your turn, E-Rock. You were able to once again whittle down a little bit more damage. Odette, it is your turn. You have these 2 guys directly in your face. What do you
That one.
choose to do?
I'm gonna stab him. Maybe.
I'm gonna stab him.
Except I roll with
Yay!
advantage.
Stab him.
No. Let me reroll that. I rolled with advantage. I was bad. Yep.
Boo.
I had a
Yay!
maybe,
Okay,
right?
awesome.
Cool.
Wait,
And then I'm gonna move away, accept an attack of opportunity.
Did you roll with advantage?
I did the first time I
The
re-rolled
first
it.
time, then she re-rolled.
Oh,
And
that's
since it
fine.
was 15
Oh, that's
second
right, because
time.
I asked you in the macro whether you want advantage or not. Cool. So you still hit. Dealing
So-
7 points of damage. You actually drop that opponent.
Oh, nice.
And so in doing so, as you swing at this guy and you kill him, as he starts to fall to the ground, all of a sudden there's like a little poof, and you kind of like collapse his ribs and everything with your magical energies as well. and so he is dead. It is still your turn. You've only moved 5 feet, which
Alright.
do provoke an
in.
attack of opportunity.
Yep,
Because you're here, you're going to take that attack of opportunity?
I am.
Is there a reason for it?
No, I was gonna move upwards to where the boss is,
Oh, sure. That's fine.
and I can.
Yep.
I'm so fast.
Oh,
Flash.
I crit.
Ooh.
She was fast.
Do you still crit with a 24 AC?
Actually, exactly 24 is, and it doesn't
Okay.
matter because a natural 20 is an instant hit no matter
The
what.
crit always hits.
So
Oh, really?
I'm going to allow you to save your shield, your spell, because a crit always
Okay.
hits. And I said I crit, not I hit. So my initial attack only would have done 4 points of damage, but the critical hit does 12 points of damage. 12 points of damage in
Say
total.
20.
12 points
Oh.
of damage. Thank you for the attack of opportunity, Erin. I
That
really
hurt.
do appreciate that. That was very kind of you.
Yep,
You can move
no
the rest
problem.
of your 35 feet.
Thank you. More than 35 feet. Good, sir. I have Expedition Retreat, Swift Surge on, Mobility. I can move 100 feet if I want. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's that? Is that a bad guy?
Is that a bad guy?
Yes,
Directly in
it's a
front of me?
hobgoblin.
Yeah, it's a bad guy.
That is a bad guy.
Hmm.
Now you just brilliantly took an attack of opportunity to get yourself pinned.
Well, I couldn't see him before. And now I know he's there.
Okay.
Well, you should start beating him to death.
Well, that's the end of her turn. It's now going to be this guy, and he's going to attack at you. He's going to attack at he's going to attack at Stalbor because you're no longer within his range. Easy to grab, Luca. And he's not going to move out of Stalbor's range to, you know what I mean? He's not going to provoke. So he's going to just straight up attack Stalbor. So thank you for moving so I can kill somebody.
Our healer.
That's okay. Stalbor is a wonderful AC of 11, and so I hit without even having to add my whatchamacallit. Fun thing is I rolled 1d6 minus 1 equals 0, but minimum 1 point of damage, you take 1.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay?
I'm
So
still
you take
higher
one-
than I started.
Yep. Stalbor, it is now your turn.
I'm going to be a little boring, but also, a bit of a war mage, and I'm going to cast magic missile at the guy in front of me, the
Be
hobgoblin.
consistent.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's a great spell. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So it's going to take all 3 missiles to kill this guy, and so you actually do drop him. Now remember, your necro spell only heals; it doesn't give you temp HP, so it stops at your max HP. Okay.
Yes, yeah, I know. I've got temp, but I was missing from when I fell.
Yep.
so-
I remember. I'm just making sure that you know and you're good to go. You actually do drop that guy immediately in front of you. 12 points damage is enough to kill him.
Yes.
He is off the map.
Okay, and then I will move. Just to
Don't
get a
wanna
bit
move
more
too
of a
far.
vantage point.
I need to
Because
start.
well, that goblin would get attack of opportunity if you do that, unless you.
Oh,
disengage.
that's true. I keep forgetting that you use diagonals like animals. Yeah, I won't move.
I need to come up with an image
just-
to throw on my map that counts as a corpse without being a big X for the purpose of like a map layer thing for the purpose of rough terrain because his body's there. So
Right.
that'd be a
Yeah,
nifty
yeah.
little thing to do.
Maybe I'll hit you up with something like that.
Sure. Or there might already be something there, but if you come up
I
with
think
something
there
creative,
is.
yeah.
But yeah. Yep. In which case, no, I can disengage. That'll be fine. And I'm done.
All right.
Continue.
So that is going to be the baddies' turns. Well, I mean, you guys pretty much just laid waste to them really quickly. So this one's going to step up and attack at you, Iran. And let's do so. Yeah, he already took a huge chunk out of you. So let's finish this job so we can get up there with the real fighters. My attack hit you.
Shield, 24.
Okay, let me add a d4 to that. I'll tell you my attack roll is exactly a 20. I'm going to add the d4 my boss man gives me, and you will be able to see whether or not he hits you to a 25% chance.
Yep.
Rock.
It's exactly
Holy
a 24. So
Yep.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Do you want me to screenshot this?
No, I'll pass. Thank you, though.
Okay, I'm just saying. I could do so if you'd like. All right, and I'm going to deal to you. Do you want to hear the damage?
No, it doesn't matter. I'm unconscious anyway.
Yeah, it's a lot. So you all of a sudden this guy who you decided to try to run
It
away
might
from.
outright kill me. Do you want to just roll it?
No, it won't outright kill you. It's only 8 points of damage, so it won't outright
Okay.
kill you. Yeah. So you do drop. Sorry, Aaron. You are down to a knee.
Fine.
Sorry. I'm sorry. You drop so often because you always take damn. You just roll poorly. I feel so bad.
I know.
After cleaving through you, he's then
Very
going to
unfortunate.
raise his axe and finish the... No, I'm just kidding. He's going to move past you. He's only moved, let's see, 5, 10, 15. He was going to move up into Stalbor's face. 20. That's his turn. It's now William's turn.
All right, going with the longsword again.
Please.
Yes, please.
Jesus Christ.
It's now the boss man's turn.
I'm going to punch this man to death.
Yeah.
Swear to God, guys. One turn at a time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Luckily, you have
Yeah.
an 18 AC, and it saves you because literally I got a 14 and 11 chance to hit against you.
Yeah.
So your extremely high AC is very, very, very helpful because the
Yeah.
few times I hit you, I do crap damage, which is nice. That was his turn. It actually brings us down to E-Rock's turn.
All right, same shit. I'm just gonna attack with both weapons.
Okay.
Short sword's definitely gonna hit him.
Yep, and the unarmed strike does not. Short sword. Oh god, 7 more points of damage. Jesus. Okay. He is really, really, really hurting.
Yeah, I have no other key points, so that's me.
Odette, could you please roll me your
Actually,
death
no,
save?
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm going to use my saving face. There's 2 of my allies that can see me, which will give me a +2 bonus to that 14, making it 16. Does that hit him?
I think a 16 missed before, didn't it? It did. A 16 missed
Yeah.
with William before.
It's
God.
a 17.
Yeah, missed. Sorry.
17's a lucky number.
Yep.
If only Odette wasn't unconscious.
Listen, I've had a really rough week. She needs a nap.
Again,
Okay.
another nap
Well, you
from
still
yesterday.
You're still safe, so.
After that is going to be the goblin. He is he wants to be useful, so he is going to he's going to use his free action. Oh, when you moved over here, Stalbor, did I get my attack of opportunity against you, or did you didn't get disengaged? Did you?
Yes, he
No,
did.
but
No, he
even
cast a
if he-
spell, but he would have gotten
That's
attack of
right,
opportunity against him
but
from the
that
goblin.
DM, just because the DM messes up.
I
doesn't mean
disengaged.
that,
Disengage is
No,
a
no.
movement action.
you know.
No, it's not. It's
It's a standard action.
Oh, then I guess I wouldn't have disengaged.
I'll let it slide
so-
this time, but next time I'll do it with advantage.
This time.
Okay, I mean I won't remember because I've always run it as a movement action, so I'm gonna do it again.
Ollie
goddammit.
with your alternate rules. Just play by the books, buddy. Just play by the books. Allow diagonal movement. You see what I just did right here? You see what I just did? Look at this. I went, I'm going to walk between you guys. Excuse me.
I will never understand
It's
that.
right there.
I just don't get it. No
Yeah, but you know what, though? It's really funny to make fun of him for, so just, let it go. Are you kidding me? How is I only hit with my goblin, but not my hobgoblin? Luca, I hit you. I got exactly an 18 AC. I hit you, but I do a whopping
thing.
2 points of damage. So, woo-wee, my goblin's useful. And he's going to continue moving up over... Oh, no, he's not. That would provoke from Eric. I'm not going to do that. Starboard, it's your turn.
Sure.
Level 2 magic missile, and I don't know if this macro will work. It's just sort of sitting here, weirdly named. Let's
Yep.
see if it'll do the right thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it will. Excellent. Level 2 magic missile to the hobgoblin in
It's a
front
good
of
thing you
me.
did, because that was a shitty magic missile. So, let's see, you did 13 points of damage. You killed the goblin in front of you, but it required the level 2. Had you not, it still would have been alive. So,
Yeah.
you blast this thing. You want to describe what it looks like for a level 2 to hit these guys.
Well, I mean, it's more of the same. It's just I kind of keep throwing darts from my spellbook to them. At this point, I'm already moving as it's going. I'm pretty sure it's going to kill the guy because I want to get to Odette. I heard her fall. I couldn't see her.
Yep. Oh, and it's actually still your move turn. So as you blast through this guy and he drops down in front of you, you regaining some, if you even have any lost health.
I do.
You're able to get back to Odette, and you see her on the
Yeah.
ground. Okay?
Yeah, I can't stabilize until next turn.
That's okay, but you
yes.
can go over to her and kind of kneel cautiously there. And because you're down in the hallway and kind of removed from the combat, with disadvantage, because you're rolling a perception check.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, no, never mind.
Okay. This is one of the reasons why I don't like the fumble rules, because you roll something like an innocuous perception check, and all of a sudden you're like, and then you puncture your eardrum, and your character starts bleeding out and dying.
Well, you don't fumble everything, Scott. Okay.
I've played with a few DMs very recently, and every time you roll a natural one, something like your character. It's like, oh, I'm actually checking to see if I remember something. Oh, actually, you remember to stab yourself in the chest, and I'm like. But I'm literally doing a knowledge check. Why is pain coming to me from a natural 1 knowledge check?
You should have like a repressed memory that comes to you.
Yeah, seriously. Like all of a sudden you remember that time that you were alone
No,
with that
Daddy,
priest?
no!
Yeah, it's like, oh god.
That'd be tragic if like 5% of your life was just utter failure.
And that's one of the reasons why I don't like that mechanic. Because and then the DM always just happens to not do the critical awesome part. He's like, I rolled a natural 20 in my knowledge check, and they go, yeah, you knew what you wanted. And I'm like, but I don't remember some memory that gives me a feat or something. Like, yeah. The people that did it best was Pathfinder because they actually had preset things that Fumble and Critical did, which I appreciated. And there was even an app for it, which was wicked cool. I think it was like $1 too. So, all right, moving on from chatting about nothing. That was Stalbor's turn. Stalbor, after you is going to be, they're all dead. After that's Will's turn.
All right.
I love that one goblin's still alive.
I'm the real fighter, right?
He's
I'm the
holding
real
up.
fighter.
Not
Am I the
really,
real
no.
fighter?
No.
You've missed
Hey,
every
so
single
much.
hit.
The real fighter is gonna be the real fighter now.
I'm the real fighter. You're the real
Oh!
garbage fighter.
Oh, he calls it out. He's like, I'm doing this stuff.
And I'm gonna add a trip on top of that.
Nice. We
Roll it.
definitely need that.
Yes, we do.
Oh my god. Okay, so you add 5 on top of your 10 damage because you rolled maximum damage, I believe, or at least almost maximum. You do 15 points of damage against a character that happened to have 6 health left. So you hit him to -9 because you added that. Otherwise he would have still been standing with 1 health point. Could you do me a favor? Could you describe for me how this sweeping, tripping attack with all this damage and whatnot, how it is you drop this guy? Describe it for me.
So I'm holding my sword up, and I have my shield in front of me, and I kind of like do like a sweep downward, and I kind of do a complete spin, coming up and taking out his knees. In doing so, I say in Goblin, kill who?
Nice. And there you go. So you do exactly that. You kill him exactly as you say, and you more or less taunt him as he's dying. So you drop this guy. That happens. All of a sudden, the goblin that's standing between you guys, because now it's Eroc's turn. He's kind of like, and he's like throwing his hands in the air. Before you attack or do anything like that, Reich, could you do me a favor and roll for me an insight check, please? And remember, it is a goblin.
Oh, whoops.
Oops.
Whoops.
Maybe he won't see. Just do it quickly.
Roll with the advantage. Roll with the advantage.
He did worse.
Go back to the other number. Go back to the other number. Clear chat history.
God damn it.
Okay, let's see. Your amazing insight check of a 7. You get nothing. So, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say insight. I meant to say history. I imagine the modifier is the same. The result would be the same. Yes.
No, very different. Totally different. Let me see. No, it actually is 1 less. So.
Okay, so you get nothing. So I meant to say history, but I'm sorry. You get nothing. So it's your turn. Go ahead.
So I would him being the last one. I look around. I don't see anyone else in the area. I put my sword to him and I say, "Goblin, on your knees."
He does exactly that.
I look at the others and then I put my sword away. I grab him by the shoulder and I'm just gonna like very roughly rip off some of the cloth from one of the other surrounding creatures and I'm gonna bind his hands tightly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not very nice with him. I'll throw him around and stuff.
I'll help. I'm only here as servant. I'm only here as servant. Look, check. And he's like gesturing towards his shoulder.
I'm gonna check his shoulder.
So you kind of like grab it because you said you're not being gentle. You kind of like rip his shirt some, and you look and you actually do see as a slave brand there.
I look at him and I say, "How many are here?"
I don't remember how many were before. I don't know how many you killed now, but and he gestures like towards the one that was on the dead, that's dead on the ground. He's like, there were 2 of them, though I think maybe you kill other, and now him. They have boss. He here and more. And he gestures towards the hobgoblins. And a few more slaves, but they won't fight if they don't have to.
I nod my head in understanding, and I say to him in Goblin, "This is your lucky day." And then I'm going to stand him up, but I'm not going to break the bindings or anything. And I say to him, "I'm going to give you 10 seconds to run. Don't let me see you again."
No, wait. I can run, but I want help. If you give me freedom, I help you. If you give me freedom, and he actually he knows he's way out of his element in asking this, but he's being ballsy. He's like, and if you give me something to start life, it's kind of like your eyes darting towards a sack of coin in one of you guys' sides. It doesn't really matter who. Probably Odette.
When I see him do that, I say in Goblin, 10.
And then he looks at you curiously, like what you're referring to, but doesn't say anything. Like he's.
And then I say 9.
I want to knock him out
to let him.
my sword.
Because he was offering to help, so you're counting down.
Oh well, no. I thought he said yeah, but he was asking me for fucking money.
Yeah, well, he's saying like you're letting him go, but if you give him money, he will literally help you.
Well, then I just want
to make sure that was clear. Yeah, I want to make sure it was clear.
I misunderstood him for a second, so I'm gonna look around at the party and I kind of relay this message. I say, he'll help us for a small amount of coin. He already has told me that this. Yeah.
So I'm gonna look at Reich and say, we should give him the small amount of coin to get those slaves out of here and go take the boss on, all of us versus him.
I agree. And with that, I would pull out my 5 silver, and I'd flash it at him, and I say, "Your job is to make sure the slaves don't fight. Once you have been able to stop them, you will leave with your payment."
I don't know if I can do that. They're gonna be scared if they're master around. What I can do is I can run and tell everyone that you're dead, and to tell them that you're here and you're dead, and maybe you just stay here, and I can tell them to come here, but they think you're dead, so they don't know.
Yeah, I'd look and relay this to the other two in common, and I say it's not a bad plan, but we're placing we're placing our trust in a slave.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, I'm saying this in common.
Yeah. And no. And he says he seems to understand at least some common, and he actually says to you, in Goblin, "Oh, hold on. And he gestures at the tables that are off to the side of the exact room that you're standing in, which is working tables with stuff like that they're working on. He runs over and he grabs a couple of vials and he just shoves them into your hands. He's like, "Here."
I look at Stallborg just with kind of extending these vials out to him. This is not my jurisdiction.
Can I give it the old investigation or something?
You can, but Aaron, can you roll me a death saving throw?
I stabilized.
I thought it was
stabilizing during this conversation.
Yeah.
There's no way I would have been standing.
Oh, you cast Spear of the Dying. I totally missed that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I was gonna say she had to roll 1 before you acted. Is what I was getting at.
No.
Yeah.
If
Because her turn was before yours, right?
I would have been.
Yeah.
No. I get that,
roll
but her turn was
matter.
before yours. But it doesn't really matter because she
Even
didn't.
if I roll a 1.
Yeah, even if you
she
roll
rolls a
1, you
one.
already had. You were good.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it was 1 and 1, but then he auto stabilizes you, and you're good to go. Okay,
Yep.
Salbar, don't worry.
Cool. Investigation.
How many vials are there?
2.
Gumber crew, hello everybody.
Hey.
Well, welcome,
Hey,
welcome. Enjoying the fun as we finish up our little combat that we're doing here. So your investigation, trying to it's not investigation, so roll for me an Arcana check.
Oh, that's even better.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yay!
a natty 20! Oh, let's get some natty 20 hype up in here. Woo! So looking at these, you can actually tell that these are, in fact, health potions, but they are it's kind of like that guy that you knew on that shop somewhere. Those health
Okay.
potions are a bit crude. They're not as good as the ones that you can typically get your hands on.
These will heal you. Use them as a last resort, and you'll have just one either side to like Luca and to Reich. Because he's looking great right now.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm pretty good. I'm
relatively.
almost. Yeah, I'm almost
So-
uninjured.
So I'll take mine and feed it to Odette, who
Mhm.
is just passed out on the ground.
That's smart. He didn't
Okay,
think about
so-
that, huh?
Sketchy potion.
Odette, you can roll
Yeah.
1d6 is how much this one's going to heal you.
Alright.
But at the same time, Luca, roll me a d100.
Oh dear.
Oh, this is fun.
So
No,
Odette comes
no.
back with 4 health points.
Okay.
And,
And then what happens?
let's see.
Don't roll poorly.
You said a D100, right?
Please.
Sure.
Okay, nothing bad
That's
happens.
a good number.
Nothing
84
bad
is
happens.
Oh, okay. Nothing
84 is a
bad
great
So
happened.
you
number.
just kind of come to
Excellent.
with a
Yeah.
foul taste in your mouth. It almost tastes like you were chewing on like 6-month-old gym socks that never came home from the locker but got used every day for multiple hours. That's the kind of taste that's in your mouth. Almost what you imagine
does that?
almost like what you imagine Reich's morning breath smells like. And
Oh.
That's what you come to with 4 health points with.
Fantastic.
And I'm gonna reach to Reich for the other one,
I hand it over. Well,
and I put it in front of her. Like if she wants to drink this, she can. If she doesn't, she doesn't have to.
Am I going to be expected to fight anytime soon?
Look around.
there's more.
I take the potion and I drink it.
I hand it to you. Yeah.
Roll me a d6, please, Erin. And for her, Stalbor,
Yeah.
can you roll me a d100?
Oh yeah,
Hope it's worth
I'm
it.
just sort of standing
No
here
one
watching, but
else.
sure, write
It's
me in,
not
why
gonna
don't
be
you?
worth
Yeah,
it.
that's great.
There's
Yeah, you're
literally-
gonna blame me when this turns her into an orc or something, but yeah, I'm just sort of standing here watching, so it's my fault.
All the ones. All the ones.
In my D100 system, that's a good thing.
So, an 11.
Is that less good?
That's interesting. So with your 11, you are
Full health.
no. With that 11, Aaron, can you make me a Constitution save?
Do I have to?
Oh yes, absolutely, you have to.
It's
Sorry.
not bad.
So
There's so many 11s
good
that were
either.
rolled though.
okay, so your Constitution of 11. All of a sudden, like as you drink this thing, you feel the strange like dryness overtake your throat. It tastes horrible. There's this dryness that overtakes your throat, and it becomes a bit hoarse. But after like a little like a quick swig of water, or whatever it is, you're able to resist it, and whatever it was that was happening, your throat's a little sore, but you're fine. There is one more potion if you choose to drink that as well. If whoever it was wants to hand it off to you.
Do you? So the next one. Do you want to drink it? And I hold it in front of you.
These are horrible.
It's up to you.
I'm not entirely certain they're gonna make me better.
To those that are asking questions in chat, I will tell you really quickly. We are playing 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, taking place
wave
in
you off.
Eberron. We're taking place in Eberron 2 years after the last war ended. This takes place every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We get that started up in here. We usually play for about 3 hours with this campaign that I'm a part of. It's loads of fun with all these people. If you want to check the old VODs, you can of course check it on Twitch, or you can check it over on YouTube at YouTube/Delric, which is Daelric. It says it right there. And you can catch all the old VODs that way. If you want to do a quick catch up instead of watching the videos down below, there's a link to a journal that gives you an update that Will Call Brewing down there, Luca, likes to do for us, or sorry, over there, Luca, likes to do for us every week to make sure that it's an easy, quick read as opposed to having to watch everything if you want to do it the quick way. Otherwise, character sheets are also found in the link down below, and all work is done by Ollie, who's right there. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry, let's keep going. What were you saying, Luca, when I rudely interrupted you with explaining things to chat?
So I asked her if she wanted to drink it, and she said no. So I just want to take the potion and show it to the 3 members of the party, and then like put it in my side little pouch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Emergency potion.
Yeah.
He's
you know where it is.
He's like,
Yeah.
I can buy you a few minutes, but you're gonna have to be ready quick. They know that there's noises.
Yeah, I want to prepare myself in this room.
Odette will nod and she'll
Oh, are
stand up.
we gonna lead people here? Alrighty.
So
Which
how do you
room?
guys position yourselves?
We have a few minutes. I want to drag the boss into a position where he can't be seen. Maybe this like
Yeah, there's a bedroom in here. We can just stuff
bedroom,
him under
yeah.
the bed.
Sure.
put him in the bedroom.
Literally, like, Stubble will just help, like,
He's-
cram.
He's
cram
sleeping
it
in the
down
bed.
there.
He's in the bed.
Oh
and
yeah,
you
that's
just cover
actually
him with
way
the
more
sheet.
sensible.
Yeah,
I
just cover him with
imagine
the
when
sheet.
Luca suggests that, Stabble's a little disappointed though.
Okay.
he's like in the middle of cramming, and I'm just like, no, stop.
In the bed.
It's not a
Oh.
In the
puppet.
bed.
He casts puppet on the guy.
Animate dead.
All right.
Which
So
room are we planning on leading them into?
he said he can lead
I mean,
them
should
into
we-
this area for you.
This
So
area.
he can lead
I
you
was
guys
just getting in here so I could be a artillery.
Okay.
Out of the way. Danger.
Danger.
Hmm.
Strider.
And then I want to be standing probably here.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand off to the side and prepare an action to shoot them with my bow when they come in the door.
All right. So you
I'm
guys are
gonna
gonna do that.
prepare an action to cast a spell.
Of course. I imagine everybody has prepared actions. Are there any other forms? You're not gonna have enough time for a short rest. Any other forms of healing you want to do really quickly, or is he gonna run off and grab everybody?
He's gonna run off.
I don't really
Yeah,
need
run
to
off.
Wait, we have like a couple minutes.
Yeah,
we're talking
I
like
only have one
you've
spell
already
slot
used a
left to
few
make
of them, but I would
healing
say you have a
access.
couple more minutes. Yes.
Yeah.
It's up to you
gonna,
if you want to. Yeah.
I'm gonna save one spell slot because if they is a large clump of them, I'll use Ice Knife instead of Healing Elixir. So
Yeah, that's fair. We have this one get me back on my feet potion, so
exactly, we've got a potion, so but I'll keep it.
for when Luca goes down again.
Yeah.
Okay. So he is going to. You get those potions ready. You want to just cast that spell up inside the thank you, and immediately after you cast that spell, I'm just going to get this up in here.
I'm not casting the spell.
Oh, I thought you were getting that potion spell up in there. I'm sorry. My
No,
apologies. Okay.
I'm saving it.
Okay.
Saving that spell slot.
Awesome. So then he goes running off down the hallway and he's like, come here, everybody, come here. Ah. And he kind of runs off and gets quiet for a bit. And could you just do me a favor? Who did not do that yet? Luca, could you roll me a D100, please?
I did do it, but sure.
No, I meant Reich. I meant Reich, not Luca.
Okay, I figured.
Sorry. That's like the loudest rolling of a D100 I've ever heard in my life. It's like smash, smash, smash.
Yeah, I had a popcorn kernel underneath part of my keyboard.
Oh,
and
that
it-
was you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
There was a popcorn kernel under my
That was not me.
backslash, so I couldn't.
So
really
what ends
say.
up happening is a whole bunch of goblins come rushing into the room behind that one that was fighting you guys before.
Whoa.
And so he's like, listen, there was an ambush waiting for you in that area out there, but I talked to them and they said that if you're willing to let them go too, they won't help and kill you.
Yes.
Tell
Go.
them they're free. They're free.
I say yeah.
And so
see.
4 of them are going to go into this room behind Stalbor to hide.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's totally fine.
And when
by
they
him.
see that the boss is dead over there, they're like, whoa. Like they're just like completely thrown off by this. Like, holy crap.
Wow.
And so the other one's going to go running off and like, come here, help, 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 help. And you know what I have to say to that? Why don't we actually finish up this stream for today? Finish a little bit early. I actually am disappearing this weekend to go a few states away. So we're going to end this stream a little early, which is a bit unusual for us. We will do that so we can say all of our who we are, why we're here, what we do, and all that jazz. So why don't we start off with, and next time we'll pull it back in with that fun little ambush. Why don't we start with you, Stalbor? Ollie, please tell everybody who you are.
I'm Ollie, or at Ollie Rant on Twitter, or Ollie Smith Art everywhere else. Oh, but also Twitch, Ollie Rant. I do all the art. I do, aside from the overlays, I do lots of art. I'll actually be doing some sort of art thing for today. Probably be up by Sunday because there's daily art usually on my Twitter, which is really sweet, of my D&D games that I run and other stuff. And I stream too, which you should probably check out on Sunday. I'm going to continue trying to become the president in The Sims, and also my sim is a terrible, terrible womanizer, and it's hilariously mean.
You Brits, you're bad. I mean, time to pull out of the Stone Ages. Okay. Equal rights for all. Come on, buddy.
It's only digital adultery, so it's fine.
Oh,
so yeah, that'll
sure.
be on Sunday at 9 p.m. GMT/BST. So translate it for you Americans. I'm gonna sleep after this, and it's gonna be good.
Awesome. So, Ollie, that is you. He does all the artwork for this. And it's funny, he makes that stuff on Sunday. You usually get these VODs up on Sunday for YouTube, so that makes things nice and easy. Where can we find you, Luca? Why do we even want to talk to you? You're kind of...
I don't know. I'm kind of
the real fighter here
of the group, so that's probably why I did take down that boss. Anyway, you could find me at Will Call Brewing on Instagram, Twitter, wherever you want to look for me. And you could follow our story to us starting a brewery. Yeah, it's quite fun.
Awesome. And Kunsai, whose name is still incorrectly on the overlay, and you can look far to your left or right or wherever Aaron is compared to you for why that is.
Well, I am at Kunsai KUNSAI 64 on Twitter.
That's right. There's a 64 added on top of that.
Yeah, and I'm kind of inactive on the Lost Initiative boards on Reddit. So the really best way to contact me is on Twitter.
Awesome. Rinson, where can people find you, please and thank you? Aaron
can't hear us.
Aaron?
She can't hear us because her headset is dead.
Okay. Well, Erin, where can you find Erin? You can find her over. Oh, there she is.
She's here.
It
She's
worked.
here.
It worked.
That was
just
weird.
in time.
That was weird. It never happened before.
It's really weird.
Pimp yourself.
Had technical difficulties. Okay, cool. You can find me on Twitter at Rinson.com, or not Rinson, at Rinson, and you can find me on Reddit in Simple Baking, and that's it. Sorry about that.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And I am Delric. That's that name that's right there. You can find me on Twitter doing that. You can find me on YouTube doing that. You can also find me on Tuesday nights and Thursday nights from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/Lost Initiative Show, where me and Mathis Games put together and run a couple of Dungeons & Dragons or Star Wars or whatever games. Loads of fun. Great cast over there. You can also find me on Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over at Roll For It. That's twitch.tv/Roll For It, where I play with another great crew over there. Right now we're playing Stars Without Number, which is an awesome game. My name is Sandeep, and I am an android that is here to assist you. And then, of course, you can find me here Friday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to play this game, which is loads of fun because these are good people. They get the job done. Everybody have yourselves a great night. I'll see you next week.